Alright, hey guys, we're back. Sorry the last video's music was so loud, I had no idea. I'll try to keep the music a little bit lower so you can actually hear me, so sorry about that. Last time, we were just getting our rooms built here, a hospital and a great hall, and a kitchen area on either side here. I think I'm just going to let the game go here. I want to check my stocks and make sure that we have enough wood. I'm just gonna cut a little bit more. Now I don't want to cut any trees up here on the hills because, I mean, I could, it's not a big deal, but I would have to build an access ramp. Otherwise I force them to run all the way down through this valley, all the way around the edge of the map, and that's very inefficient. So keep that in mind when you take away the ramps here on the bottom level. If you do anything up on the hills, you have to build an access ramp up to it. Which obviously opens up some security issues, so you just have to keep that in mind when you build ramps or stairs. Remember that they're there. I'm not going to do anything with the Great Hall. I want to keep my worth as low as possible. It's already kind of high. I want to try to keep it under 5,000. So we're not going to do anything with the Great Hall. I'm going to designate this over here as a hospital. Even though we don't need one yet, but it's good just to have one for when the time comes. And I realized that I replaced all this stuff with clay before, and I meant to do it with dirt, so we're gonna come back here and change it. Clay isn't terrible. I mean, I don't really like it though because you can't build a farm or a pasture on it. You can only put trees. So replacing it with dirt is just better. That way it'll cover with grass and you can extend pastures over it or a farm. We'll do the same thing here. But yeah, I'll try to keep the videos a lot shorter. I didn't realize that other one was like an hour long. So I apologize about that. I'll try to keep them under half an hour. So let's check on our forge here. Let's see how we're doing as far as copper and tin. We might actually have... Oh, we don't have any tin yet. He's still making copper. Let's check our coal. We still have enough coal. I think I will build a furnace, however. Well, let's wait. I think I'm going to place some beds and get those ready for our second batch of gnomes when they come. And the 4-poster beds here, they are the same as a regular bed. There's no difference yet. They cost the same amount to make, and they provide the same type of comfort as a normal bed. But it comes down to looks, basically. I think what I'm going to do is, let's make sure that we're yeah, we can finish up all the birch, I suppose. And then we'll start on the pine. I want to try to get my kitchens and my distillery up today. At least one kitchen and one distillery. So actually we can place that right now, I suppose. I'm gonna skip the furnace for now. Oh, we need a table and a barrel in order to make the kitchen and distillery. So we have to come here, make a table for our workshop. We'll make it out of pine. Same with the barrel. And we are a little low on pine right now, but that's because our wood shop is cutting all the birch first, but there's not much birch left. There's only 12 left. So once that's done, our wood shop will switch over to pine. We can start getting a few more workshops ready. The food is running a little low. I think I'm going to forage the rest of this here and just get it out of the way. So I can extend pastures and farms if I need to. I could also think about planting some trees as well, but I think we're gonna hold off on that. Like I said, you don't need to worry so much about trees if your map is a larger map. So since we're playing on a standard size, I can kind of get away with not having to do anything with trees for a while. So as you can see, we have plenty of rooms now, more than enough to house our second batch of gnomes, so that's good. We need a couple more beds placed up there, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. We do have enough birch, so I'm just going to queue up those last 2 beds. In our tailor here, since we don't need any more cotton for beds, we're going to make a few bags and the rest bandages. And we're just going to put bandages on. Well, we won't do that. And we'll make the rest of this cotton into bolts. And since we're out of cotton, it would be a good time to create a cotton farm here. I don't think our table's done yet. No. Let's check on our torch situation down in the mine here. So this floor is taken care of. This floor is taken care of. Yeah, that's really good. So we shouldn't be worried about any type of monsters spawning down here, which is good. Basically, our only objective right now is to try to get a little bit of bronze armor before our second season rolls around, which is coming up pretty soon. I want to check and see how much copper we have. 27. I think I only want about 30 of each, so I'm gonna make 3 more copper and a bunch of tin. Well, we're just gonna throw tin on repeat because we want 30 and it's gonna take a little bit. So after we do that, we'll start making the bronze, and we'll have someone come over here and start making armor as well. I do have a little cotton here that I could forage, but not that big of a deal. We'll just get a farm going. Couple more birch to go, and then we'll switch to the pine and start making our table and barrel for the kitchen and distillery, along with some extra crates as well. Let's check our storage down here just to, that one's empty. So we're gonna move this crate upstairs. And then we'll have a few extra crates at the carpenter whenever we want to place them. So yeah, I'm just kind of coasting now. I'm pretty... Now, here's an issue that I wanted to... So he's got a cotton seed right now. We have plenty of cotton. Oh no, that's a strawberry seed, I'm sorry. But regardless how the gnomes behave, they like to run way far away to get seeds instead of grabbing the seeds right here. So if you queue up farms and they're running out here, I don't really know what to tell you. I've just dealt with it. So until better pathfinding or priority lists for the gnomes are developed and coded in, I think you have to deal with them kind of not picking the most ideal seeds or things to go and gather. I'd rather have them stay in here and get all the seeds, which they are doing now, thankfully. But every once in a while they'll try to run way out here and grab one. And if it's at the wrong time, he might need a little protection. So just be wary of the jobs you have assigned and where those jobs will take your gnomes. Once I have all of my ramps removed from the hills, I try to only do things in the bottom layer here that is my area, so to speak. I try to stay off of the hills unless I build a ramp up to it, but that'll be later. What I will do is put a flooring over this. So let's put some stairs here so they can get up and down nice and easy. And we will build just some stone floor slash ceiling. And there is our first wildlife, a bear. I really hope our dude runs away, and I hope the bear runs the opposite way. Yeah, good. So that's usually how wildlife will act. They'll usually run away. Bears are really scary. They can kill even a military gnome, so I really hope he stays. Well, this bear is being pretty brave right now. But yeah, bears are pretty dangerous. I don't even like sending a fully geared gnome to go and kill one unless he's an experienced fighter. You usually have to group up on him. But he's running away now, so that's good. And our floor is getting built up there. Gathering the stone up a little bit. Let's just double check on our forge and make sure everything's still smooth. The tin is getting created. We'll wait until we have about 10 more tin. I'm gonna need some more coal. Not quite this second, but I will. So we're going to come down here and mine a little more out. I probably will want to look for some more as well. So we're going to find a couple more resource areas. And hopefully their coal, that would be nice. I thought I saw something right there. There we go. I'm going to try to work my way up towards the surface. I don't really want to go any deeper than -10 right now. So we're just going to stay up here. And we'll find one more area here. I don't want to go too overboard yet. I just want a little bit of coal, enough to make sure that we have a good amount for bronze. There's something way out here, but I don't think, well, yeah, fuck it, we'll go out here. It's a long shaft. That's what she said. I don't like digging out this far, but whatever. Not a big deal. So let's head back up here. Our barrel and the table is now done, so that means we can build our kitchen and distillery. Pine marble and the pine table. We'll put the kitchen over here, that's fine. And the distillery as well. I don't quite have enough pine planks to make these, but we're working on that stuff right now, so she should be. Yeah. And we have enough logs, so that's fine. And after these guys are done building the flooring here, hopefully they come back and finish up this farm. We're kind of slacking a little bit on our armor, but I think we'll be able to have a couple sets ready. At least one set for sure. It would be nice to have 2 sets, but one is good enough. I don't know where that bear went. It might be too late in the day to see him. I'm not sure if wildlife disappears off the map or not. I think once they're on the map they stay until they die, but I'm not sure. And I'm going to set a stockpile behind the kitchen and the distillery, only for specific types though. I'm not going to set it for all food. This kitchen right here is just going to make Bread and sausages, I think. So if we come down here to food, I just want him to have meat and wheat, the raw material for bread and sausages. And when I build the kitchen and distillery over here, we'll have these guys make the finalized product. Sandwiches, obviously, is what that would make. Our distillery here will just probably make beer. Both of them will. I also do need a butcher. So I might build the butcher right here when that time comes. I don't need one yet, obviously. I only have 5 yaks. So we'll hold off on the butcher. Let's go down to our mine and see what they found. That's a bunch of copper. That's really good. We don't really need any more right now, but that's good to have it. I don't know where our miners are, if they're asleep or they're both asleep. That's fine. So I'm just going to queue up, we're going to take 10 off of repeat, and we're just going to queue up manually how many we need. I think we just need 12, yeah. And after that's done, we'll just throw bronze on repeat. That should, 30 of each bars, will give us about 60 bronze. You need about 50 bronze to make a full set, I believe. I can't remember exactly. More copper. Hopefully one of these lines here has a little bit of coal. We are running a little bit low. I can always build a furnace, but I don't like wasting wood like that. I'd rather mine the coal. So hopefully we find a little bit more than what we have showing right now. Perfect. So we're just gonna mine that out real quick. And some tin, but we don't really need that right now. Alright, we'll let our miners go down there. Our flooring is almost done here, which is good. We can take off these stairs afterward. Well, actually, I might leave those, just so if anyone does need to come up here on this hill, they don't have to run out and around. I'll take these stairs out a little bit closer to the end of the season, though. I'm going to build a little bit of storage, some bags to hold extra cotton. And we're going to put one over here to hold wheat for our kitchen. when it gets built. Oh my goodness. Let's put, I don't know why I didn't do this before, but put some storage here in the plank area. That will stop our sawmill from filling up, because I don't think we have enough pine to build a workshop yet. Probably need a couple more. So as you can see, someone's going on the forge again. Our construction is done. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you have all of them as one profession. They'll do all the building and stuff before they go back and work on workshops or farms. You can offset that by making a dedicated profession, but I don't like doing that. At least not right away. I mean, you don't even really need dedicated professions for anything. The gnomes work fast enough without having any type of dedicated profession, but it's just for that little extra micromanagement. Get the best out of your gnomes. So once this dude starts making a little bronze, I'll queue up some here, some armor, and then we'll end the video. Yeah, it's pretty good as it is right now. I'm pretty much ready for the second season after we get the armor built up here. So he's starting to make bronze now, which is good. So I'm going to queue up our first set. The helmet and breastplate, your gnomes only wear one of those, obviously. But the pauldron, greave, gauntlet, and boot, they wear 2 of each. So remember to queue up 1 pauldron for each shoulder, 1 greave for each leg, 2 gauntlets, 2 boots. That's usually all I do, bare minimum, because you start with a helmet and a breastplate. They're only copper, but they're better than nothing. Actually, I will queue up a helmet and a breastplate just for the fuck of it. I think we have enough bronze to do that. But just keep in mind that if you don't have enough to build a helmet and a breastplate, because they are fairly expensive, you start with copper ones. So, but there we have our armor coming to build now. I really wish that they would stock up these planks so that we can get our kitchen workshops built. But what are you gonna do? I will have to forage, however, because I'm kind of paranoid about my food count right now. So we're just gonna take a little bit of apple here, grab a little bit of cotton as well. I think this is probably our only food is sitting right out here on the ground right now. Our drinks are fine. I mean, we only have yak milk, probably, for drinks, which our gnomes hate. They hate drinking that, but they will if there's nothing else. We're gonna get them beer pretty soon, so we have a couple wine left, but the majority is milk. But we'll have beer soon. So these guys are starting to put the wheat in this bag here for when these workshops get built, hopefully soon. We're going to turn this priority back down. I just wanted to make sure that this shop stayed free, but now that we're making bronze, it'll stay free, so I can turn this priority back down. And if you have a bunch of workshops, or I'm sorry, a bunch of stockpiles like this and they're all the same priority, they just go down the list. So if you have like 2 stockpiles with whatever, a level 5 priority, and one for stone and one for dirt, they'll fill the dirt first and then they'll come and fill the stone. Even if they're the same priority, they just go down the list. Strawberries are coming in, that's good. I probably didn't even have to forage all that, but that's okay. We'll make some wine out of it. We're starting to make our bronze armor now. That's really great. I'm not sure if we will have enough for the helmet and breastplate like I said, but what we're going to do is queue up some tin and copper as well after he's done making all of the bronze. So he'll start making tin and copper after the bronze, after he can't make any more bronze. And then once he's done with the tin and copper, well, I should say he's going to make all the tin and then he'll start on the copper and he'll make bronze as well. So hopefully we get a full set. I want to check actually on a coal because I think we're running pretty low. So let's come down here, mine out a little more coal. More coal and copper. Looks like that's it. We'll put some more torches. One there. One there. We'll stick one way down here. One up here as well. And I think I just mined on that level, right? Yeah. And we'll build one more here. We'll need one more here and probably one more here as well, but actually, no, we'll leave that. We'll need a couple more, but we'll build those in just a minute. So our workshops are finally getting built over here, that's good. And it looks like he did have enough to make the entire set, which is excellent. So we're going to queue up another set. But this time I'm just going to make everything except the breastplate and the helmet because I'm not sure if we'll have enough bronze to finish a complete set before the second season. And I can just wear the copper if it comes to that. But we do have one full set of bronze, which is good. I also want to think about building our first military training ground out here. Remember, the enemies are going to be coming through this valley, so I want to build our military right about here so they can intercept them. But I think we're going to end the video there for now, so thanks for watching. I'll pick it up next time.